Day 592, 22 for 22. Good morning. I hope this finds you well. Please stay in your fight and please do not quit. So I've got Barbara, and then there's Mary somewhere.
Hi.
Barbara went on the walk with me today, and we kind of got in a little spat over some things with the storm coming. A lot of uncertainty with Dorian. Not sure where it's going. Right now it's supposed to be stalling out over the Bahamas, which is bad for the Bahamas. And then it's supposed to do a turn to the north, which will keep us not in the clear, but keep us from the worst effects. Now, if it doesn't turn, it's going straight into Florida and devastating wherever it hits. I guess it's supposed to be around between Daytona and Boca Raton. And then it was supposed to make a turn north and go straight up the middle of the state, kind of like Irma did, and that was no fun. So kind of uncertain on what's going to happen. So we were talking about possibly evacuating if need be, but we're not in an evacuation zone, so we probably won't, because we don't need to add to the chaos that's going to occur if that happens. So we're talking about priorities. I told her what I would bring if we had to leave, and she's like, I need to get all my toys, I need to get all this, I need to get all that. Now I realize that 99% of you are not children. There's that 1% of us, me included, that are childlike in many ways. But seriously, priorities. And that leads me to what I'm going to talk about today. We have to realize what is actually important in our life, and that is not our cars, that is not our houses. They are important, but they're 1 and 1A, I guess you would say. You have to look at the relationships that you have with your children, with your spouse, with your parents, grandparents, co-workers, and you can't put a price on some of those relationships. I don't have a price for my children. You've got to get back to where you can logically look at everything that's going on and realize that you are a priority in somebody's life, whether you know it or not, whether you believe it or not. And you have to work at what's important as far as everything else in your life. You have to be able to, in your darkest hours, logically think through some things. And I'm trying to give you that push to do that. And I'm sure if you reached out to family and friends, you'll get the same push to get back into your life. And you have to prioritize that what's important to you. And if you have to go get help, if you have to, get some mental health help, financial help, just do what you can to work back to you. This is a hard one. It seemed a lot easier when I was thinking about it. You get this one life, and you can't go through life burning every bridge you come across simply because you're having, and it's not simply because you're having issues with living your life. You have to remember that those people, you didn't even look. Barbara, you need to look in the road before you go. That's a good way to not make it to tomorrow. Luckily, there's no cars coming. But, yeah, you've got to think about what's important. Looking before you cross the road, that's important. That's a priority. But the important parts of life are up to you to decide, but it should not be, number one should not be a possession. Number one should be your relationships with the people around you. because they will build you. They will sustain you. Yeah, there could be issues. There's ups and downs. There's hills and valleys with dang near everything in this life. But you got to prioritize the relationships in your life, and then add everything else in. Because your house, your car, your all that stuff, while important, is filler. You could be happy in a single wide 1970 mobile home, as well as be happy in a $300 million mansion. Or you could be just as unhappy in that 1970s trailer, or as unhappy in that $300 million mansion. It is about what you have in your life, other than your possessions. So look at the importance of the relationships in your life. Even if you're sitting on the edge of that cliff looking into the abyss, think about that. You may feel that you don't matter, but you do. And you got to make sure that you don't devalue yourself. Make yourself a priority if you need to. And you should be a priority at least a little bit to yourself regardless. What? The sun? Yep. Well, we don't have... Here's the sun. I don't know if that made it worse or not.
I kept you running.
I don't know if that did anything or not. It's pretty. Clouds. Those are not Dorian, by the way. Those are just Florida showers that passed by earlier. But anyway, time to be done for this video. Do some push-ups and get out of here. But yeah, make yourself a priority, and then prioritize the relationships around you, and then move on to all the other stuff. You got this. It can be done. What?
I said, what was on your arm?
Looked like a headband. You gonna do some push-ups, Barbara? Or no? Come on, let's go.
I abandoned Mary. I threw the frisbee and then came running.
Let's go. Or do you want me over in the wet? We need to go. Let's go. What? What? Sad about what? Well, look and then go get it.
It's in the trash.
Oh, we'll get it out of the trash.
I put it in the trash for her.
1,
Because it's a horrible frisbee.
3, 4, 5,
It's a bouncy one.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
You're right.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 1 for the airborne ranger in the sky, 1 for the infantry, 1 for fallen. Underneath the hedge.
No?
I don't know. I heard it come flying over here. Alright, so YouTube channel, that underscore push up underscore guy tough. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment in the video. Facebook, my personal page, Jim Tough, and then 20 veterans Facebook groups. If you like the video and want to share it, you're silly.
I was trying to get in that circle.
Go, alright, stop. If the security settings don't allow sharing from inside the video or from inside the group, please go to my page, share from there. I'd appreciate any share that you can give me. Want to get the message out. I think most of them are pretty good. I'm not sure about this one today. But anyway. If you're in Florida and you're in the cone of concern, please watch your six. Make sure you got your ducks in order and get ready to roll out if they say go. Alright, so I am not sure what's going to happen in the next 36 hours. I will be on if I can be. And if not, I will be on as soon as the weather clears. So anyway, if you need help, please seek help. Do not think that you're not worthy of the help, because you are. If you need it, seek it. You can get it from friends, family, professionals. Absolutely zero shame in making sure that you stay here. All right. Also, please do not use suicide as a permanent solution to a temporary or a permanent problem. You got this. Barbara, you going to say goodbye?
Can I say something?
Come on.
When the hurricane's gonna come, I'm gonna get all my stuffed animals and pile them up on me.
All right. Come on, B. I'm trying to say goodbye. Hurry up. All right. I got to say goodbye. I'm already at 10:30. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Tough out.